Welcome back to Gingy Paints. My name is Brigi. Welcome to another coloring book video. I've been gone for a couple of weeks, as you might have noticed by the lack of updates and videos on the channel. I had some real life activities that I had to attend to, apart from work of course. The dates for my regular post-cancer examinations were also around the corner, so things generally took up most of my free time and not much remained for hobbies outside of that. Fortunately, everything seems to be fine health-wise. The overall gloom of autumn also affected my mood and confidence, as I felt none of my recent projects turned out like I really wanted them to, and I was hesitant to begin something new. I found, however, a new hobby, and it's important that I talk about this. I took up traditional archery at the local sports club where I live, and this is something I was always fascinated about. My mother and my uncle both practiced shooting when they were young, 40, 50 years ago, so the interest was always in my blood, I guess. But instead of a gun, I turned my attention to bows and arrows. Traditional archery is kind of a niche thing in Hungary. People are somewhat open to it, while others show no interest to it and consider it old-fashioned and awkward. If you don't know anything about the Hungarian history, you might not know that the Hungarian tribes advanced to Europe and the current-day Hungary from the faraway eastern steppe around the year 900, and were well-known warriors. According to legends, there was a Latin saying in Europe at that time that said, "O Lord, please save us from the arrows of the Hungarians," as the Hungarian horsemen equipped with bows and arrows were fierce and efficient fighters. Traditional archery nowadays tries to go back to these roots, crafting bows and arrows and other weapons from the Middle Ages to celebrate the ancient traditions. I was always interested in sci-fi and fantasy, and I'm currently playing 3 different fantasy tabletop RPGs, and 2 members of our party also practice archery, so it was not a far-fetched thought that I should try it myself. Just like with other sports, this also has its challenges. You might see my arms and hands with cuts, bigger and smaller bruises and blisters, because that's how it is when you practice. I just wanted to give you a warning ahead so that nobody becomes alarmed when you see me injured. Currently I'm homesick, as you can hear my voices being more hoarse than usual, so I sat down to my table and tried to do something I've not done in a long time, do some coloring. This is the coloring book I've done many pages from already. I received it last year, and honestly, I'm a bit ashamed that I still have not completed it, but I will try to do that, I promise. As you have seen in the past videos, this is likely a collection of AI-generated line art images with an oriental touch and occasionally featuring Western-looking art or characters as well, so there might be some errors in them here or there. We all have our opinions on AI, so I won't even go into that discussion now. I just enjoy the feeling of calmness the coloring process gives me. I try to pick the colors on the fly, but I usually try to pick the ones that would fit the oriental setting. I hope you will enjoy these upcoming coloring videos. I do enjoy them myself. Thank you again for being here, and I will see you in the next one.